Played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also, a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Inside, Davis. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And the Pacers with possession here, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Halliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Halliburton's got 5.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Irving passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Siakam looking around. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
32 seconds left to play in the first. Ively a screen on Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Siakam left side. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Max Christie. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now, here is Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Well, Obi Toppin, Clark, has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got. Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns, ADs, tough around that rack.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Mathurin. He has yet to score. Halliburton finds Toppin. Halliburton is screen on Davis. Toppin can't get it to go.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, he's flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Siakam outside. Toppin a screen on Gafford. Takes the 3. And Pascal Siakam with the 3.
3 points.
Siakam's got 8 points.
Hey, when it comes to his three-point shot, I think those corners are where Pascal Siakam is the most effective.
Irving against McConnell. Pass to Washington. Now Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Again, Indiana.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, look here now at the Mavericks. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? How fast?
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Pacers.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mavericks trail by 7. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. Now Davis. Following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. 4 on the clock. Here's Flag. Offline with his 3. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cooper Flag. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
No time. Sit down. Bring no food. That's the way.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you guys.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 12. Down low. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
16 seconds left to play here in the third. Irving dishes to Thompson. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Halliburton. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Nembhard grabs the board.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson passes to Lively, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're up by 18. Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Now Halliburton. And he does not hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences.
So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Oh, the dunk! So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself, play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.